Excuse me, how much are the clothes?
How much are the clothes? I'm thinking they're all $1.
Okay, thank you. Yep. Thank you very much.
Mira, para cuando el perro le da fiebre. Cuando el perro le da fiebre.
¿Va a llevar una sola?
Pregúntale a la señora, ¿no?
Oh, there you go.
It can go here with the cracks.
Mira, Ashley, ¿te gusta? Está bonita. Mira. ¿No te gusta? Está bonita, ¿verdad, Ni?
Mm-hmm. That's pretty.
It is.
They're all pretty though.
They
Let me
are.
get these change purses over there.
Let me start writing it down.
Just flowers, yeah. Oh, that's right. So
Oh!
heavy ball in there.
Oh, goodness. How much is the watch as well?
The brand new. See, it ain't even been opened.
Oh,
Here.
okay.
Here you go. Here you go.
Well, thank you.
You
I
like
appreciate
him?
that. I do. He's fun.
Okay. Now this was yours too, I think, wasn't it?
Nope, not that one. I'm still digging though. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my bag. Don't worry. No, you're fine. It's a free-for-all, everything's still coming out.
Yeah, they always, usually we have the church full and
Yeah.
outside.
Yes. It's a lot more work, isn't it? Yes.
Well, yeah. Put mine in there. Where you always get Dolly out of there? Where you always I'll make it work. 25 today. Honey, you got 25 cents there. Yeah. See this? Oh, God. It's a pretty baby. How my name's Maverick. Yeah, on all these. Normally I'm just jabbering up a storm. We gotta get ready.
It's too early to be out, Mama.
Yeah, no, Mama, but
How much are your wallets down here?
Honey, it's 20 and 25.
20 and 25?
Some
Okay.
of those have never been used.
Alrighty, thank you. Gotcha. Hello.
Well, hello.
I got quite a few things.
Okay. Let me get my little counter out.
Thank you.
All right. So is there a price on this?
There wasn't, and there wasn't on that either.
You know what? Okay, so if you get that to work, you're doing pretty good.
Thanks.
$1.
Have to test it out.
$1.
Thank you.
And this is.
It didn't say, this one didn't say either.
Yeah, we'll do $1.
Thank you.
You can have that for $1.
Thank you. I got some paper and some little photo albums.
Okay, so let's say $2 for all.
Okay.
You need a bag?
No, I have a big one. I'll just repack it. Thank you. I got $2 on this. I got this little plush guy.
Okay, so he's $1.
Okay, little notepad.
Well, that goes with that.
Okay, and then some little cats.
So that's like a quarter.
Okay.
Quarter, so that's 50 cents.
All right, I got a pair of shoes.
$1.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items of clothing. 50 cents. Yep.
Was any of the clothing price?
No, they were. None of them had a sticker. 50 cents for this?
No stickers?
No.
$1. Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, that's everything. All righty. Thank you very much. Perfect. Thank you ever so much.
Appreciate you coming.
Thank you. Will there be any more stuff coming out over the weekend, or is this?
Well, people may bring more donations.
Gotcha.
People donate.
Yes. Well, I may pop back. Thank you very much.
And then we do have a chair and a lift chair. I don't know if they sold that lift chair yet.
Oh, okay. Thank
Keep
you.
that in mind.
I appreciate that. You have a nice day. Alright you guys, welcome to the haul where I show you what I picked up at today's rummage sale, yard sale. Not really a yard sale, kind of a yard sale at a church, but more like a rummage sale really. And I kind of filled my giant bag for about $14, which you can't go wrong. Although there are a few items here that had condition issues that I did overlook. It was very early in the morning, so I'm going to put it down to that. So let's just get stuck in. Like I said, $14 for everything that you see here. I'm going to go ahead and discount this over here as well. Like right here, just old printer paper, but I grabbed it because I need it, so just that's for me. Let's start down here with a vintage King Louis from the Jungle Book. It's a Walt Disney plush. Now he does his, I did see this when I was there, I will say. He is open in the back, but it is down the seam, so he's going to be really easy to just go ahead and tack and mend and just disclose in the listing. Really shouldn't be a problem at all. Will only take a couple of seconds, and the comps for him with his like little Velcro hands where he can hang from things look like they're going to be anywhere from $30 to $40. I only got one pair of shoes there. The shoes really were, oh no, I got two pairs of shoes. I tell a lie, but one pair of sneakers or running shoes, and they do need to be cleaned up a little bit of a wipe down, some OxyClean, all that good stuff. But overall, they look to be in pretty good shape. The treadwear is not horrendous, and they are Mizuno Waves, and they are the Wave Sky 2. So I can look those up specifically and see exactly what they're going for. But you know, running shoes are not cheap, and they definitely have a resale resale markets. Next, I picked up a vintage cord phone. I would not usually pick these up, but this is the Uniden Loud and Clear. If there's anything really specific about a phone, like for instance, if they have like oversized buttons or they have something to do with like helping with hearing impairment or anything like that, I usually stop and look up comps, and this one actually looked to be doing pretty well, and it's in really, really nice shape, like very, very clean, looks like it's barely been used. I am gonna have to sell this untested because I don't even know if we have a phone jack in the house anymore. We're pure cell phones at this point, like many people are, but it should still sell even if it is untested. One pair of sandals, just a pair of green leather like thong sandals. They are by the brand Born. I would not have grabbed these if they were like plain brown, but because they were bright green, I thought they were kind of cool and kind of unusual, and the bottom of them has barely any wear. This is not the price that I paid, by the way. I paid like $1 for each of the shoes, but they really, really are in good shape, and so those should go for hopefully around 20 or so. All right, we definitely have some vintage ephemera lurking here. I just cannot help myself. What can I say? But this kind of stuff does really well on Etsy for me, especially around Christmas time. So really it's a lot of like photo albums. This one is adorable with the little rainbow. Lots of great keywords to play with here. It says memory makers, and it is so incredibly clean. Looks like the copyright down here is 1973. And like I said, it just looks like it's barely been used, just in wonderful, wonderful condition. And I think I paid $1 for all of these pieces all together, like all of the photo albums and the paper and stuff. Just a little miniature one here, just need a little bit of a wipe down. Memory store, good times, a way to be enjoyed another day. Again, just a little Hallmark one here. Doesn't have the date on this particular one, but it's just like a miniature version of the other one. Another one, again, looks very, very 70s here. Just a little photograph. You know, these are things that are going to sell, like this one perhaps for like $9.95 on Etsy plus shipping, but that's fine because I don't even have a quarter in it. Whereas something like this is probably going to go closer to like 18 to 20 for me. And another 70s photo album, could not leave this behind. I love it, and it has that fabulous keyword of big eyes. That is just such a great and popular keyword to be using right now, especially in the context of like a 70s item. I've done really well in the past, so I was very excited to find this. And again, it's in really nice shape, especially for being a little bit older, though it does need a little bit of a wipe down. Oh, and I just threw this in as well. This is for me to keep. It just made me laugh, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in my desk drawer for writing notes to myself. All right, I got one little breakable here. Definitely an older piece. I think it's like a little pillbox. I suppose that's what you would call it. Little cats on top of a very retro looking computer there. Don't know anything about it, but it caught my eye for 25 cents, and I think somebody will think it's awfully cute. Again, totally another Etsy item. I grabbed one fragrance from there. In fact, there was lots of like empty perfume bottles, nothing like particularly wonderful, and only one fragrance there that I could see that had any sort of product left in it. It says Evelyn, but it's Crabtree and Evelyn 1993. Unfortunately, it's really difficult to look this particular fragrance up because Crabtree and Evelyn is all that comes up because Evelyn is in the brand name. But with it being from the 90s and with it being a good sort of like 3/4 of the way full, I definitely figured this was worth giving a go for like, I think it was 25 cents or so that she charged me for this. Some of these Crabtree and Evelyn, especially the retired things, can do really, really well. Okay, we have a few pieces of jewelry here. I literally just picked like the most novelty pieces, and as you can see, I paid 50 cents a piece. So these are my favorite find. They are clip-on vintage earrings, and they are so super oversized with all of this engraved silver color metal. I just think they're awesome. Again, lots of really cool keywords. They're very out there. They're very sort of like one of a kind. I think they'll do really nicely. I got a little hair clip. Is this a barrette? Is this what you would call it? I don't know. But again, it's metal, it's vintage, probably like 90s or so. Another pair of vintage clip-on earrings. Literally only grabbed these because they were so massively oversized, very, very 80s vibes, and they definitely have that kind of like opalescent sort of rainbow look to them. And the last item is for pierced ears, and I don't see any markings. I literally grabbed them because of the novelty. They are Noah's Ark with like, I guess, giraffes hanging from them. Who would have thought that these existed? But here we are. So yeah, 50 cents. Again, pure novelty. That's the only reason I'm grabbing them, and they definitely look to be vintage as well. I grabbed this on a whim. I think I paid maybe $1 for this. I just realized after looking up comps that it's missing the stopper, unfortunately. It's like a carafe or a growler or a jug or whatever for Tullamore Dew Irish whiskey. Unfortunately, these are not doing fantastic, especially without the stopper. I think with the stopper, I could have looked to get around like 20 to 30 without it. I don't know exactly how well it's going to do or if it's even really worth listing. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. I got 2 electronic items, the very classic original 1999 Big Mouth Billy Bass by Jemmy. I do still need to test him and see if he works, but if he does, he's going to be around 20 to 25. And then a realistic Concert Mate 16 keyboard, basically. So this is in rough shape. I knew that it was a little bit worn because you can see like some of this discoloration around here, but I did not manage while I was there to actually look inside of the battery compartment, and it's wild in there. So I don't know if there's any salvaging this and if this is going to work, just because the amount of like corrosion and stuff going on. But pay $2. If it does work, who knows, miracles can happen. Then this particular model, there's no recent solds, but there's a handful of them listed and they're all anywhere from like 50 to 90 or so. We'll see. All right, and then just a few items of clothing as well. So I'm a little bit gutted about this one, I have to say. It's adorable. Little vintage Christmas sweater with the collar and the cute little kittens and a giant stain that I totally overlooked while I was shopping. So I'm going to give this a go and see if I can bring this out. Stranger things have happened, but if that comes out, this would easily be a good $30 to $35. Another one just like it with the collar again, a little embroidery. This one does not have stains, and obviously it's like a sort of wintry scene with like some glitter and stuff as well. We have a vintage Halloween embroidered sweatshirt, women's size small. These kind of things sell all day long for me when we get close to the fall and Halloween season. A good sort of 25 to 35. I have 2 Chico's pieces. I think Chico's Zenergy. They are both the same size. They're both similar, like color palettes. We have like a leaf print and then we have an animal print. I will just be lotting those jackets up together for around 25 or so. I have 1 Chico's jacket, and honestly, I just wanted to make sure that I left with some stuff from there since I'd gone on my way to go on a Thursday morning. And I still think I'll be able to get a good 20 to 25 for this. It's just like a blush pink sort of blazer jacket, boxy fit with these oversized buttons. And then this piece is kind of cool. This is a vintage denim jacket, but it is very, very like oversized with these really, really huge oversized pockets. I think it's really cool as like a layering piece over the top of stuff. Very sort of 80s vibe to it. I'm kind of playing with the idea of bleaching it a bit, like doing kind of like a splatter bleach thing on top of it and selling it as an upcycle piece. Let me know down in the comments what you think to that idea. Is that silly, and would I be ruining something that was really cool and vintage, or would that be kind of awesome and give it more of a selling point? I'm really interested to hear your thoughts. All right, you guys, thank you for coming along with me to today's sale. As always, if you enjoyed this video and got any value out of it at all, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know that you liked it. If you're new here and you like going to yard sales and garage sales and flipping stuff online for a profit, then don't forget to click that subscribe button and the bell notification so you can come back and hang out some more. As always, you'll find a link to my Facebook group, Thrift down below in the description. It's a great place to come and ask your reseller questions and just get to know more people in the reseller community. And as always, you'll find a link down below in the description to my Teespring store as well, with lots of fun reseller and thrifting themed merchandise. It's a great way to show if you love thrifting and support the channel. All right, you guys, I will catch you in the next one. Bye.